Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. I want to thank you for coming out and be with me on another edition of From the Desk of Dr. Ron. I tell you, I look forward to these little times together, and I appreciate you guys coming to be with me. Before we get started, I always give a shout out to my mentor, Dr. Hunt. Dr. Hunt has been with me 30 plus years, and having a mentor has blessed me and my family. So I always like to give him a shout out every chance I get when I go live so that he knows that I'm thinking about him, praying for him, and encouraging him each and every time that I hit the airwaves. So that is my shout out for the day and every day. You know, if you don't have a mentor, get one because they can truly be a blessing to you. Well, my topic for today is Governor Greg Abbott. Is he right, wrong, or on point? Now, for those that don't know the story, let me share a little bit of the story with you. Governor Greg Abbott is the governor for the state of Texas. And people that are coming across the border in the state of Texas, he has been putting them on buses, trains, and sending them to sanctuary cities. He's already sent people to New York, D.C., and now he's sent a busload of folks to Chicago. Well, I'm going to applaud Lori Lightfoot because she was prepared for him doing such a thing such as this. So she had got community resources together like the Salvation Army and Catholic Charities, and found places and resources for all of these people. Just like New York and D.C., they made preparation to be able to help these people who came to the United States seeking help, and were able to help them in the process of getting medical assistance, proper identification, to get what they need. Now, a lot of these people come from countries where they were exiled, they were no longer welcome there, so they traveled a great distance to get to the United States. And many people for many years, especially during the Trump era, were stopped at the border, were not allowed in, and they didn't want to have anything to do with them because they were from some country that they call a third world country. Well, seeing this on This Week in the Chicagoland area, I was like, man, that's some bogus, devilish type behavior. When the governor has weaponized people that are having hardship by sending them to places like sanctuary cities like Chicago, New York, and D.C., just to name a few. So on Thursday on Street News Now, I asked the question, is he right, is he wrong, or is he on point? Well, my answer is that he's wrong. You should not weaponize people for political gain or to prove a political point. And that being said, Governor Greg Abbott is a Republican. So he's following out of the Republican playbook, feeling like he can mistreat people that are less fortunate than himself and use that as a point to, attack Democrats who are concerned and care about all people. So I don't think it's right to weaponize, people in their hardship. Now, you may feel a little bit different. You may feel like, well, we don't want him in Texas. So you might feel like he's right and that he's on point, So I just don't agree with that, I think that if you help people, then they can become, productive in your communities. And if you help people, they will turn around and help people. They're having a hardship, and a hardship means that they are seeking help. Well, the United States helps everybody. Come on now. It helped Afghanistan. and sent billions of dollars, over to a war that we're not involved in. So why not help people that are brown skinned, that are coming into this country or trying to get into this country for a better life? So they brought more Afghans over here, gave them a place to stay, set them up, gave them bank accounts, did all the necessary things to help people that were having a hardship. So what do you got against people from South America, brown-skinned people? So, I say that he's wrong. Just something to think about, a point that you might want to scratch your head and say, well, that's not something that should be weaponized as a political point, to prove a political point. So I hope that he rethinks some of the things that he's doing, and of course he probably won't, because he's being encouraged by his Republican cohorts. Oh yeah, do that. Send them to all these sanctuary cities. I also remember a little while back when Governor DeSantis in Florida was launching a political attack against transgender. And New York City issued a statement to many people that were in Florida. Look, if you want to leave the state of Florida, we will welcome you into the city of New York where you can be safe. So there are many people that have human interests and human concerns before politics. And I would hope most of us would reconsider being humanitarian more so than abusive towards people that are having hardship. So that's my rant for today. I hope it gives you something to think about. There's something definitely wrong with the mentality of people that, feel like people that are less fortunate, you don't want to help. You should consider helping all people that are in hardship, even Americans. Those that are already here in America need help. Consider helping them. Senior citizens need help. Consider helping them. I fit in the senior citizens category, and I've been waiting for the United States government to do more for us than they're doing for other countries. But when it comes to us, they're like, oh, no, we can't help our seniors. Oh, no, that would be too much like right. But yet you want our vote. So it's election time. Consider all these things when you go to the polls. Consider the heart of a man when you choose him as a leader. So that's my rant for today. I'm going to get out of here. I want to invite you guys to come hang out with me each and every Tuesday right here on YouTube, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do a show with a guest. We usually have a very interesting topic, so come check out and see what's going on with Ask Dr. Ron live right here on YouTube at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I also do a Black History Moment each and every Sunday, so please come by and check that out each and every Sunday. Also catch me on Facebook and YouTube Live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Street News Now. We have Six Guys and You, a very interesting show. You do not want to miss it. We have 6 guests most of the time that we're talking about world topics and very interesting conversations. So you don't want to miss that. Join me each and every Saturday right here from the desk of Dr. Ron, every Saturday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I promise you'll get a controversial comment every time. And don't forget to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. Check out all of my vendors and advertisers that are there. Support them. They make it possible for me to be able to do what I do here on YouTube. I want to thank everybody that has made contributions up to this point in time. Thank you so very much. There's all my information to make contributions. Please subscribe, like, and share. Share this information, share the show, show people where they can find me up so that we can grow this network even the more. So until tomorrow, when we have a Black History Moment, you be safe. Love you guys.